like I said, we condition during practice, so it's not easy. And the great majority of them came out just fine. And we'll find out in a half an hour too. Some guys a half an hour later they get in a cramp or whatever. But we just had a couple guys. It wasn't an epidemic at all, but a couple guys cramped up a little bit.
Mark, we saw Akwadi Muhammad and Jermaine Grace out here. What's sort of the latest with them? I know they're practicing, but
yeah, I'll tell you if there's anything worth talking about with them, other than they're just on the team and practicing right now.
Mark, from what you've seen from the two freshman receivers, Amon Richards and Sam Bruce, what stands out so far, just from even before today?
Well, Amon's a little further ahead because he's been here a little longer, and doing a really pretty good job of knowing what to do. Sam's a little bit behind because he just hadn't been here as long, and we're really trying to get him to learn a couple spots, the flanker and the Y, the slot. So he's got a little bit more to learn, and he's had less time to learn it. But I think they've got talent. They've got some great quickness and speed, and ball skills we're still learning, but they caught the ball well today.
Fan excitement and optimism are always high this time of year. What would your message to the fans be as camp begins?
We're just trying to get better every day. We're trying to get to the point where we'll play hard, we'll play physical, we'll play discipline. We'll play with unity. We'll play together, and we're going to be a team that will compete.
Coach, you had just spring practices. Did you see Brad now embracing the role of leading his offense?
He's always embraced that role since I've been here. He's the leader of the offense. He's the leader of the team. It's undisputed. And it couldn't be in better hands than him.
Allison was with
What's that?
Allison. Jack was working. We saw.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Okay,
yes.
I'm sorry. We saw Jack working with Brad, and
what do you
today.
mean working with Brad?
Well, Brad, he wasn't with sheriffs and the other guys on the field throwing passes. Is it? Are there any plans for him, redshirting wise? Or?
Well, we don't have any thoughts of redshirting him at this point. I'm talking about Jack Allison.
Yeah, Jack.
But we rotate every day. Brad's always with the ones, and the next guys just rotate with the two. So one day, when you're talking about Brad and him throwing together, it was probably during our one-on-one time with the receivers versus DBs. And what'll happen is the next time we do one-on-ones with the DBs, Brad and whoever he's locked up with will be with the tight ends and running back. So it's a rotation. It just started that way today.
Overall, what have you seen from that group, from the guys behind Brad?
I think they're familiar with what we're doing. I think they know how to run our offense. They know who to point out as a Mike linebacker with some identification that they're in charge of, and we have combo plays at the line where they got to go run this play or that play, and I think they're knowing when to check, which is good. Everybody threw the ball pretty good today. It was a pretty good day, really.
Coach, the freshman backers, they've been here a while, but what did you see out of them? And
I see them as veterans, really. Two of them are lining up with the first team, and McLeod's getting a lot of reps. The 2 unit, he'll be fighting for a starting job too. So they're really more veterans. They went through spring ball, which is huge, and really they've had as much experience in this defensive scheme as anybody else on the team because we were brand new in the spring. So it's an advantage to be a mid-year enrollee this particular year.
What's the plan with Darian Owens coming back off his knee injury?
Just work him in at one of the inside linebacker spots. Just see how he does, see how he holds up. Hopefully he'll be able to practice every single day, but it's hard to come off an injury and be in that kind of condition and not fatigue in the area that you were injured. And usually every once in a while there's a practice or a part of practice you just step out of. We'll see. So far he did well in the back there.
About what you expected.
Day one,
jumping right into competition right away.
Yeah, it's very competitive. Guys are revved up. Coaches are coaching, getting on them, and pushing everybody. And this is not an easy practice schedule. It is, it is up tempo. We are hustling. We are doing all kind of special teams work full speed. It's a grueling practice, quite frankly, in this type of temperature. But that's what we need to get tough mentally and be in the kind of condition we need to finish games.
Your new fullback, I guess, Marquez.
It's Marquez Williams.
Marquez Williams. Mm-hmm. He's a big dude, and he looked kind of fast.
Yeah, he moves well. He's about a 280 pounder, and about 6 foot 280, and he's very physical, and he's if you looked up the definition of fullback in the Webster's, you probably have a picture of that guy. That's the body type that you'd love to have to do it, and the athleticism.
Gus Edwards, how do you envision he's going to help you guys?
Well, Gus right now has to prove that he's in good enough condition to, play more than a play or two here and there. But he's learning what to do. He came off an injury in the spring, which we know. He's in much better condition now than he was in the spring. And we'll just watch him. But right now, he's getting reps with, I don't know if he's with the ones some, but he's definitely with the twos. He may get some reps with the ones, but as productive as he is how much he'll play and how much he'll get the ball.
Last question, guys.
Was there any kind of significance to this being your first fall practice here at Miami?
I didn't think of it that way. We've been here 8 months. I've been here 8 months. Been to a lot of practices already. We worked with them all summer, and this is the third time we've installed the offense. So it didn't feel brand new, but certainly, it's the first time for it. But I love being here. I can tell you that. Thank you.
Thank you.